What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, let's talk about the upcoming new sub-server, as well as the new server protection feature which ROX added in its last update. But before we start the video, do you have problems AFK grinding in ROX? Do you always worry that you may overcharge or the battery of your phone, tablet, or laptop may overheat? Do you worry about your electricity bill when grinding using your personal computer that is running for days non-stop? Or do you encounter intermittent connection from your internet service provider, which disconnects your character when AFK grinding? Well, if that is the case, then UgPhone can solve all of your problems. UgPhone is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud, and it does not consume the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect phone for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop.
Nice.
You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone in one account, which allows you to play and grind multiple games simultaneously. As you can see, my Shura and Royal Guard are AFK grinding at the same time. UgPhone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone. So if you want to try out UgPhone, you can use my link shown in the description below. And you can also use my invitation code, which really helps me out. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. Yesterday, ROX posted in their official Facebook page that a new sub-server will be coming next week. This feels like a quarterly occurrence in ROX nowadays. It seems like every quarter, a new sub-server will be launched in the game. So let's check out the details of this new sub-server. The name of the new sub-server is the Lost City, and this will be allocated to the Hyper Return region. If you are planning to play on that server, make sure to pre-register in the ROX website. The pre-registration link is also found in the video description below. The new sub-server will be launched on September 26, 2024, after the maintenance. As usual, we will be having a lot of events in that new sub-server. If you're wondering, what are the rewards when you pre-register in the new server? These are the list of items that you will get once the server has been launched. A coffee pouring headgear, weapon card selection pack, enchantment selection pack, upgrading selection pack, and an assistance pack. Make sure to take note of the redemption code validity period. In addition to that, the events in the new sub-server are the following: Diamond Refunds, Exchange Center Rebate, King of MVP, Blazing Party or also known as the Moonlit Party event, Life Skill Critical Boost, MVP Drop Rate Bonus, and the whooping 300% card drop rate bonus. And players will also get a surprise top-up discount which covers all the servers in the game. So those are the things that you should be expecting when the new server goes up. To all the intro boys out there, it's time to assemble.
What is your profession?
Speaking of the new sub-server, I would like to go back to the previous post by ROX about the Exchange Center optimization, because in that post, they mentioned something about a new server protection feature. Basically, lower level materials will be prioritized for matching with players from the new servers. I'm really curious about this feature, especially since we are now getting a new server next week. My first question is, will this cover all the servers in the game? Or will this feature only cover the Hyper Return region, where the Lost City sub-server is located? I think this is important because in older region and sub-servers, there are a lot of materials that are no longer being bought in the Exchange Center. So if this feature will work on all the servers in the game, it will also help the other regions as well. Like for example, the materials that you get when you're doing your daily instance. You rarely find people buying those materials anymore, especially when you are in an older region. Most of the time, these materials are sellable when there are new sub-servers in the game, because these items are commonly used in crafting blue weapons and armors. So I'm really hoping that this feature covers all the servers in the game, because I've got a lot of those materials stored in my Kafra storage just collecting dust every day. I mean, what should the players do with those items? Just sell them in the Sunrise store? That would be a waste. So if a new subserver will be launched, I'm pretty sure that a lot of new players will buy those items in the exchange center. Unfortunately for us, ROX again did not specify the extent of this new feature. I mean, nobody knows if this new server protection feature will cover a specific region, or will this cover all the regions in the game. It's really frustrating since the exchange center is a tool that is used by the whole player base on a daily basis, and yet we are not given the full details of the changes that they are making in this tool. Oh, and by the way, since this exchange center optimization has already been implemented last patch, did you guys notice any difference in the EC? Specifically for the exchange center matching. I mean, the pre-order function and pre-order interface is very noticeable. But how about the exchange center matching? Where they mentioned that they are prioritizing the matching orders based on the activeness of the player. To be honest, I don't feel like anything has changed in that regard. And again, this is the problem whenever they provide updates like this. It's just vague. If you open the game, you will receive a notice before you log in, and it contains all the changes that they have made in the last patch. You can see there that the exchange center has been optimized, and that's it. No more, no less. I mean, is that it? No specific details on your optimization? Come on now, at least explain to us how the optimization works. Not this generalized description where you need to be active to sell items a lot easier. It's just insane that the information given to the players is not clear and concise. I mean, how can the players utilize the optimization or changes that you have made in the game if you don't tell the players how to properly use it? Like for example, I have a car, and when I was driving that car, I heard something wrong in the engine. So I brought the car to a mechanic to get it checked out. The mechanic tells me, you can get the car later after a few hours. So once I get back, the mechanic tells me, the car is fixed and it's good to go. Okay, but the first thing that I would ask as the customer and the owner of the car is that, what was the problem in the first place? Or what did you fix in order for the car to run properly? What if the mechanic tells you, oh, I just fixed it and it's good to go? Are you going to accept that explanation? Of course not. You want to know the details of the things that he did in your car, right? I think this is also the same in the game. If they made a change, especially in the tools used by the players, I think the players has the right to know what these changes are and how will this affect their gameplay. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but I always want to know the specifics of each patch. How about you guys? Did you notice any changes in the exchange center? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.